all the Beckus you have been seeing, are they not the same thing with mine? What makes mine different? As I was just looking at him there, I was like, please, you disgust me. But you know, don't judge a book by its cover. Let's call him Mr. Beckus. Then it got to a point he was trying to force me. You guys, I was so scared for my life. Hi guys, hello. Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Gift here, and if you're new, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome. So in today's video, by the title, you guys already know, it's a story time. Okay, a story time of how I was dumped because I refused to do intercourse with a full-grown man. I'm going to give anyways, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, I'm going to be doing my makeup. One person, name not say some of you guys, okay, somebody asked for my makeup routine, so, and I've missed like doing my makeup and talking at the same time, so why not? I don't need hundreds of people to ask for it if I do it. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. If you're new, please do what to subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff, and I'm going to see you guys in 1 2 3 4 5 6. All right, I'm still here. Let's just go. So first thing I do is just jump into prepping my skin. I don't really have a primer because I don't want to buy rubbish. Okay, there's one I want to get, but you know the economy of Nigeria right now. So I'm using my essence first. So without further ado, let me just start telling the story already. Okay, you guys, this happened in 2016 when I was still fighting for an admission in my life. I'm going to bring mirror here. Hold on. I was in pre-science, Unizik pre-science 2016. I'm going to give all the details because why not? I mean, so I've written jams, I've written jams so many times, and your girl kept on failing. But that's a story for another day. My parents decided I should just go for pre-science. If I don't get through jam, I'll get through pre-science at least. So I said, why not? Instead of staying at home and wasting away my life and just being indoors, living a boring life, I decided to go. So when I left, few days later or few weeks later, let me just say a few weeks later, my neighbor called me. Like, not my neighbor, a lady that sells provision. She runs a provision store downstairs. I'm using my body lotion to just moisturize my face. She now called me, was now like, there's this man that has been asking of me that he wants to get married, that he's looking to get married. I was like, okay, no problem, okay, no problem, just give me my number. Like, she already gave the man my number actually, but she was just calling to tell me. She took my number the day before. I don't even know why. I wasn't even expecting that she would do any of that. So I'm going to set my face using this S-Pon, whatever. So this is my primer, okay? This is how I prime my face. I have an oily skin. That's why I want to get a really nice primer. He actually called a few days later, was not like introducing himself, all of that good stuff, you know, just like telling me that he's the woman that gave him my number, blah blah blah. We started talking, and he was really cool. He was really, when I say a cool guy, I mean a cool guy. But you know, don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, because that book, let's just continue. I'm going to quickly color correct using this liquid concealer. It's a darker shade. I've been breaking out lately. That's my forehead area, and I have one big pimple there, so let me just quickly cover that up. Was like, when is he going to see me, all of that. I was like, I'm in school, I'm actually busy trying to gain an admission, that he can actually come around and see me if I don't mind. I said, no problem, you can come. I mean, no problem. I was not even looking to get married to anybody actually, But the idea that someone was actually looking inside my case, was about to come and marry me out of nowhere, I mean, I was eager to know who this person is. So let's call him Mr. Beckus. Okay, so Mr. Beckus came. We were talking back then, pre-science, you know. We went out. So there's this my friend back then. She's like somebody I always go with because I don't know this guy. He actually said let's meet at one hotel. So you guys start seeing, So he said let's meet at one hotel like that. I was like, okay, no problem, but I'm coming with somebody because I don't know you. This first time I'm seeing you, blah blah blah. The hotel was still around that present side. So we went, I and my friend, we sat down, we were gisting. Abi, was that how we met? I think that's how we met, okay? So my friend was not like this guy. She already saw all the red flags, but me, I was just about living my life. After that night, we went back. He was saying, why did I call my friend? You know, their way of trying to insinuate that you are just trying to ruin the moment. That why did I come with my friend? That I should have come alone. I said, sir, I don't know you. I have no idea of who you are, who you might be, what you can do. So I left. He was upset that I dragged him all the way to Oka without being with him that night. It was later I started noticing all the red flags. Okay, I said, let me tell my mom about it. She said, no, you don't need to involve her, don't even tell anybody, you don't need to tell anybody. I was like, why? We're just talking rubbish. Anyways, he used to come to visit me in school back then when I was a bad girl. You guys, when this man is coming, so I'm using fancy foundation. This is the bomb, okay? All the foundation in my drawer, I have dumped them. Sorry. This is what does the magic for me. Like, he used to come to visit me in school back to back at least once a week or twice in fact, let me just say once a week. It has been long, you guys. Okay, so he used to come to this and he used to load his box with goodies. When I say goodies, I mean cartons, packs, name them, like all the enticing things you can ever ask a girl for, like a girl will actually need for you to get down with her. He used to do it. He used to change cars. He has never repeated a car when he's coming to see me in school. He used to change his car each time he's coming to see me. You guys. So, to the extent that people in my lodge actually thought I was a runs girl. Like, so many of them actually thought that this girl is doing runs, that where do I used to get all these things from? Like, you know, the thing was, the things he buys for me were too much that I could not even finish it alone. So I used to give out. I actually used to give out because it was a lot. When I say a lot, I mean biggest sizes of everything. That's what it comes with. Me, my mind was not there because I was just living my life in presence. It was the first time I ever left my father's house, like, for that long. Not about going to school, not about going to the village, not about going to holiday to anybody's house, but like living alone away from my parents. So the freedom was all I was about. I was not about that life of, you say, marry who. I'm going to go in back with this concealer, and I'm just going to contour my face just a little bit like that. He called me one day, was not like he wants to come and pick me, so he will take me to his mom. He wants me to meet his mom. I was like, okay, no problem, that won't be an issue. He picked me and we were just roaming inside Oka. I'm that person that if you are going to marry me, you are going to be head over heels for me. Like, I cannot be the one putting on effort. There's one that wants to marry me. So you're supposed to come to me, you're supposed to profess your love, you're supposed to profess, like, show everything that I need to see. Like, I've already written down everything I'm going to see in a man that wants to marry me, and he's going to miss all of that points that I made. Okay, and he didn't even meet any of them. Did he? Nah, he didn't. He did not, because You guys, when I was still a little girl, when I was okay, let me not say a little girl, when I was still much younger, very young, I made this promise to myself because I was one of those girls that chop heartbreak. When I say I chop heartbreak, like I was served breakfast. I'll be the one to break up with you, but I was served breakfast because I was treated badly. I was treated. I would love you to the extent that I'll give you everything you need. I was young and naive, but after all of that experience, say I'm saying all of that experience, it was just one person that did all this thing to me. So after all of that, I was like, okay, nah, this is not rubbish. I'm never going to take this from any man in my life. So I made a promise to myself that no man, especially if you want to marry me, is going to see the color of the pants I'm wearing. If you come to me and say, oh, I want to marry you, please, blah blah blah, I like you, blah, blah, you're not going to see the color of my panties. Because I've heard so many stories, I've heard so many nonsense that has been going around about getting dumped after he claims he wants to marry you, then all of a sudden the man don't japa. Because what? Because he has seen your pants. He has seen you finish. Basically, he has seen you finish. So I was like, no, I'm not going to experience that. And to make matters worse, there's a place I worked in back in 2017, no, 2015. So the lady that stays there, she's so open-minded. She's married now, I thank God. She's married with kids. She was one of those people that experienced that, and she was telling me everything that went down and how I should please. Like, she was just confiding in me, just trying to make me see reasons why I shouldn't go down that lane. I was like, I've always had that mindset, but this your story has even made me to grab my heart. Even if I'm feeling so bad, oh, you have done a lot for me, let me just do this for you. My mind will keep on remembering all of that promise I made to myself, all of that things I said that I deserved more, and you know, I'm gonna lock up. So after the girl told me her story, I was like, okay, this is it. I don't need any other I don't need any other conviction to know that I have to stick by this promise I made to myself. So that day we ended up lodging in a hotel. I'm using this note powder. I was really angry because he said we are going to see your mom. Why are we going to a hotel? Why are we ending up in a hotel? Like, why? So we went there, and I already knew that there's no way on earth that this night will pass, that this man is not going to try nonsense with me. You guys, that was the most scary part of my life. I was so scared that something was going to happen. If it's not going to be me willingly giving it, I was scared that he might rape me. Get? So I didn't even know. It was already like dark. When I said dark, it was already late, very late in the night, and there was no way I was going to go back to school from there. In fact, that day was just the devil trying me. That day was just the devil trying me, and devil, I won. Let me do my eyebrow. I'll be right back. That night, I just went upstairs. He was still downstairs with his friend. I actually slept off safe before he came up, and I was so scared because I've known this guy. And I know I've known this guy, but I can't vouch for him. Okay, you can't vouch for any man when it comes to things that's about the flesh. And when he was doing all of that, it's not like I asked for it. When he was buying all those goodies and buying everything, I didn't ask for it. It was just okay. I can remember one time he asked me, what do I need? Do I need anything? I told him I want a pack. That when it's coming, you just get me a pack of cabin biscuits. That there's no place they're selling it around. Just that cabin biscuit they use in taking. This mosquito. Cabin biscuit they use in taking like tea. You know, that's back in secondary school, kind of soaking and eating. And he said, okay, you know what this man bought when he was coming? Bought a carton of it. And I'm like, why are you trying to buy? When he was bringing out everything from the car, I was like, why? Why are you? Like, okay, blah blah blah. And who am I to say no? Who am I to say no to? when God is like trying to bless you, and why do you want to say no? So I took it. So that night he came back, had the shower, and started disturbing me, like, you know, like basically started disturbing me. And I'm like, guy, please, no. He was just trying to, then it got to a point he was trying to force me. You guys, I was so scared for my life. That my heart started beating. I was like, God, is this I was like, God, is this how I'm going to end up this night? Please, God, please, I'm so sorry, I'll not do it again, blah blah blah. I was just confessing everything I can confess to God, like, let him just allow me to get out of this situation this night. I was so scared, my heart was beating, it was still persuasive, I was scared. You guys, hey, Jesus. Let me try and control my big nose beating. My heart was beating really fast, and I think he noticed and stopped. I was too scared. I didn't even sleep immediately. I was so scared, and I didn't know when I slept off. The next morning, the next morning we were supposed to check out before 12, obviously, and I was expecting us to, you know, I was expecting us to go back, to start going to his mom's place, because he said we'll go the next day. So the next day came. This man, we got ready, we were leaving, we were so silent, nobody was talking to each other because I was angry, I was scared, I was petrified. Name all of the fearful words you can actually remember, just name it. That was all I was that day, that night. So I just entered the car, carried my stuff. This man just went to school and dropped me in my school. You guys, we went back to school. Myself, I wasn't even in the mood to even ask why or why are we going back to school. Cause me, as I was just looking at him there, I was like, please, it disgusts me. Take me to my school, because I don't know what we are doing here. If you can, I mean, if you are claiming they want to marry a girl, why can't you wait till you guys get married? Have you not been having sex all your life? Have you not been having sex all your life? If you claim that you came straight to this girl to marry her, why are you trying to get in her pants instead of trying to get in her heart first? I mean, I just met you. You're supposed to try all your best to have my heart, and you're trying to get into my pants first. Is that what your mommy told you? Is that what your mommy taught you? Like, why are they like that? This promise I made to myself really helped me. I wanted to do my lashes and remaining my lips. So I mean, I didn't put a gun to your head when you were doing all of that to me, all of that for me. I didn't put a gun to your head when you were buying all those things we are buying, and clearly you're just trying to entice me to get what you wanted to get, obviously, because your intentions weren't pure. So he dropped me at school, and that was the last time I heard from him. After that day, I tried contacting him, like tried to know what's up. He was like, that I know what I did, blah 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 blah. I was trying to make him understand that this and this and this was what you planned. It was all your fault. This wasn't what we planned. This wasn't what you are just trying to go through the corners. Why are you trying to go through the corners to make me willingly give it to you when you were just trying to manipulate me into the situation? And you are not gonna get it, okay? You're not gonna get it, okay? My lashes, please respect yourself. And you guys, few years later, oh god, few years later, this guy contacted me, because at that point I've already blocked him. I blocked his number, so he contacted me with another number. Let's do our lips. I want to do red lips today. So this one I'm using. This is just, what's the name? I just picked it up at the store last year actually, and I've never used it. Still very clean. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. So a few years later, he contacted me, and I was like, who is this? Because he used a foreign number. I was like, who is this? He said it is Mr. Beckus, that he contacted me to tell me that he has forgiven me for what I did, for all I did, blah blah blah. I was like, I was lost. I was like, what do you mean by you have contacted me for what I did? What did I do? I was like, yes, that I know what I did. He just kept on that same sentence, that I know what I did. I was like, you are the one that's supposed to be asking for my forgiveness for putting me in that kind of situation, for putting me in that situation where I was clearly not ready. I was clearly trying to be, in fact, I was clearly being manipulated into doing something I don't want to do. And you're here telling me that you forgive me. I was like, when I'm not even ready for this rubbish, blah blah blah. I was just so mad. Like, what do you mean by you are forgiving me? I just blocked him. Seriously, I blocked him. I went back to the old number. I make sure I blocked the number, and that was it. I later even changed the number. I don't even use that number anymore. But that's beside the point, you guys. That was how I was dumped. Like, he didn't say I dump you, but obviously that's what happened in my case. He obviously trashed me, put me inside the trash. Okay, he obviously put me inside the trash. I mean, all the Beckus you have been seeing, I didn't know the same thing with mine. What makes mine different? Why do you want to have all the Beckus? Why? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. You guys, I enjoyed filming it, and I love my makeup. And that's that about this video. I'll see you guys on my next one. Please, have you ever been dumped? Me, but clearly I've always been the one that's doing the dumping, but in this situation I was dumped and I didn't care because I had other things going for me, and seriously, marriage wasn't even in my dictionary back then. Okay, baby, so it wasn't even so heartbreaking for me. And me, I've chopped one heartbreak that almost ended my life, and any other heartbreak I see is nothing. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section if you ever experienced or ever been dumped. What's the weirdest way or the most absurd way anybody has ever dumped you? Let me know in the comments. I'll be there reading. Love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.